Here's a song you can't find it today on.
Does it loop like that or what?
If you said I'd be tiny the thing, I can find out so just found that.
It's funny.
I really like that tune. It's really special. It's how I feel. It's the mentality I feel like we need to have in today.
Very intrepid.
No, what that means.
Me neither. I actually do know what it means. I just don't want to. I just don't want to seem really smart.
Oh. Yeah, well, I got 37 on the ACT.
Oh yeah? Well, I got a 37 on the English portion of the ACT.
You need me.
Because I know words. Because I know what words mean.
Oh, what does words
That's not a grammatically correct sentence.
You said you know what words mean, so I asked him what do words mean.
What do words mean? Words convey meaning.
So what do they mean?
Words mean what words mean.
Is that circular logic?
It's not circular logic.
No, ontological.
It's like saying A equals A is circular logic.
Yeah, it's ontological.
I don't know what ontological means.
Well, I learned it recently. It's like defining something as itself. I learned that when the game night games. We were playing board games, but you weren't there, so it wasn't fun. Everyone said,
Oh, what?
yeah, that's what everyone said.
They're really disappointed that I wasn't there.
No, we never know who's going to show up. That's why I didn't come to my class too. But honestly, I'm just not interested in the whole thing. It's like, I learned how to play a game. I do terribly awful at it because I'm awful at a game every time I play it for the first time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well that's all for tonight. Then maybe another day we're gonna try doing a new game and repeat the process.
You'd rather stick with the same game.
Honestly, yeah, a little bit.
You wanna play NetHack?
I want to work on the document.
Come over here. Let's play NetHack.
Have you ever thought of desires in like different orders of logic? Like I don't want to work on a documentary, but I want to succeed at college. In order to do that, I have to work on a documentary. Therefore, I want to work on the documentary. You know?
Nope. I don't understand how that's orders of logic. That's it's like supersession of
Priorities.
right.
Well, yeah, but the problem with saying it's a supersession of priorities is that implies a hierarchical structure. Well, I want to succeed in college, but because I don't want to do the documentary, I don't want to succeed at college.
I don't understand.
Well, when you say it's priorities, it's like we don't really know which one like supersedes the other.
That's not something that you know beforehand.
I guess not, but like,
But
when you put it to, I'm saying it's a strictly hierarchical structure.
okay.
And that therefore the Pansner principle property applies. So if A is more important than B is more important than C, then A is more important than C. That's not necessarily true outside of the structure. Hey, let's bring that back. I'm wearing my coat still because I'm cold.
File, Windows settings. Can we increase the size of these symbols? ASCII. You don't mind the letters, do you?
I prefer an impact.
These tiles are very small.
Just like
there we go. How about that? Alright, so you're familiar with NetHack, right?
not very much. I've seen this version. Maybe I did install it.
It's a roguelike.
Well, yeah.
Windows settings.
I wonder if I actually have played this before. Like, I'm very familiar with the idea and other things that have influences on genre.
It is. It's quite influential. Font size message. We'll kind of turn that. We'll turn this down a little bit. Font size message to what? 12. There we go. All right. So this is.
Can I use WASD?
This is the at sign. You cannot use WASD. You have to use. It's best if you use the number pad.
All right. Arrow keys doesn't work.
Arrow keys do work, but diagonal movement is important, and you can use the diagonal numbers for diagonal movement. So this is what NetHack is, okay? This is you. This is your at. This is the at sign. It's you.
So I'm at the at.
Yes, you're at the at. Yes.
Yeah.
The F.
Am I paying respects?
Every letter in the game, every alphabet character, lowercase and uppercase, represents a monster.
Oh, so we spawned in a room with something that wants to kill us.
Wrong. This is your pet.
Okay.
F stands for feline. It's your kitten. You can push.
If it's a cat, then it does want to kill us.
You push semicolon for identify mode. You put the cursor over the cat, and you push period to select it. And it's a tame kitten. Tame means it fights on your side. And you can tell that it's tame because of this gray background that it has.
What's our background indicative of? Just us?
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Can we turn this light off?
Oh, you don't like the light?
It's a limit. Yeah.
How do I turn the other light on? Oh, they should both be on, I guess. Anyway. Okay, so I've never beaten this game. It's kind of a challenge. It's one of life's great challenges. Mm-hmm. So let's just check to see what we've got in our inventory. We'll press I for inventory. We don't seem to have very much. 26 gold that we just picked up. A long sword, a dagger.
Is it the same every time?
They are not. They are. Most of them are the same every time, but there's some sort of random. There's a random generative nature to it.
All right. Also, Tyr wanted us to get the amulet, like Yamlet.
Tyr is our god.
Oh.
He wants us to retrieve.
So a holy man.
Tyr wants us to retrieve the amulet of Yendor. The
amulet of the amulet.
The amulet of Yendor. It's a very important.
King Gizzard and the Wizard Blizzard.
Very important amulet. It gives you special properties. It also makes every monster stronger and much more hostile towards you.
Oh, so once you get it, you have to get out?
Yes, you go all the way. So so this is a floor, right? This is a dungeon floor. We'll kind of look around, explore the terrain. Mm-hmm. Press S to search. There might be a hidden door in this room. See what I just did?
Well, so S search is where?
In the 8 tiles around you.
Okay. So it's like what do you call the submarine radar things?
Sonar.
Yeah, it's like a sonar.
It's kind of like that, yes. Search is good for finding doors and traps.
How come only sometimes you can see, like, Like, how come you can't see what's beneath you right now?
I cannot see what's beneath me. What do you mean?
You can see what's above you is marked, but not the tile beneath you.
Because this is a passage in between rooms. The passage, the stripes indicate where the passage is. And
so the black are walls?
Yeah, the dark spots are walls, yes.
So there are actual walls, and then there are nondescript walls.
Yes. Sort of, yes. So this is a very low-level monster. It's a newt.
He got better.
So what you do? Oh, I bet there's gonna be some sort of, let's see.
I'm sorry, I had to make the joke.
Control question.
You see no object.
Where's the button where you can like ask for information about stuff?
Semicolon? Is this a quiz?
No, it's like.
I was listening. I swear.
That's like you can type in you can type in a word and it'll give you information. I don't remember what it is. What do you want to look at? No. Select an item. Nope. Let's see. Is it here? Anyway, it's not here. I don't think it's here. I'll have to find it someday.
Has the copyright for this game expired?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, I assume you downloaded it for free, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Was that legal?
Yeah. It's just on the NetHack website.
Was it always free?
Yeah.
Really? I thought it would have had to have been like on a CD or something.
It's not a very big download, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm talking like prehistoric internet. Pre-internet historic.
I don't know. Oh, if that's what you mean, then I don't know. Oh, 3.6.1. That's not the one that I've got.
Therefore, through a private.
Anyway.
I love the font at the top of the website. It reminds me of the SpongeBob and also the project that we're working on there for. I got an idea for a math meme. It's the clip of SpongeBob and he's like, I'm doing it. He's writing his essay. At the very end, it shows it and it just says, therefore.
What?
You know, like have you ever worked on like a math proof or something, and you do a whole bunch of stuff, and at the very end, you have a therefore, and you realize, I don't know what I did anything for. I'm just implying there's something else that's going to follow from this. I don't know what.
That's
You know what I mean?
You see this? This what is it? A less than sign? This less than sign means.
That's kind of greater to me.
This less than sign means. That's a stairway up.
Okay.
We'll push semicolon and click here, and it's a stairway up.
Can you approach it from any side?
Yes. Because what you do is you step on it and then push the up direction key. You say, what's the up direction key? The up direction key is the greater than and less than on the keyboard.
So this is like actual three-dimensional coordinates now.
Sort of, yes. So you can push.
I played my Dwarf Fortress. I got experience.
Shift less than, says you can't go up. Shift greater than, you can't go down. So what you do is you stand on the staircase and push.
Yeah, I'm actually getting a lot of Dwarf Fortress vibes in terms of the camera movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You played Dwarf Fortress, right?
I tried to. It was too much for me.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is floor 1. See, it's dungeon level 1. So what you do is you step on the stairway down, and you do that, and you just get a whole new floor, dungeon level 2. There's 50 dungeon levels.
Alright. So at the very end you get the amulet, and that's not the end of the game?
Nope. Then...
Have you gotten the amulet?
No, I've never seen the amulet in the game.
Wow.
I usually die around 420.
20 out of 50.
So let's see. What did I just do? I want to look around this floor 1 a little bit more first.
Are there ever monsters in the caves?
What's that?
the tunnels? Are there ever monsters there?
Yeah. They I think they spawn in the rooms, but they can move. So yeah, you can find them in the tunnels.
Okay.
Let's see.
How does your vision work?
Vision, you can see all lit areas, and you cannot see any unlit areas. The unlit areas you can see 1 square away from you.
Okay, so let's say there's a room that's lit at the end of a hallway that's straight ahead of you. Can you see the room?
Yes, you can.
But you can't see the hallway?
You have like a narrow range of vision. You see how some of these dots are lit and some aren't?
Yeah.
That's your range. You have a narrow range of vision because this room is lit.
Okay.
You're going to search for a door here. Oh, okay.
What did you do there?
You just walk into it. It didn't used to do that. You used to have to push open and then direction, but now you can just walk into it and then.
Okay, thank God. That sounds tedious otherwise. There's a lot of stuff in there.
I know, it's kind of cool. I'm surprised it's not a shop. So it's a gem here and a food ration. Most gems are worthless pieces of glass.
Okay.
But sometimes they're valuable.
Sometimes.
So since they don't weigh very much, it's good to just pick them all up.
Alright. Oh, there's a weight mechanic?
Yes.
Can we increase our capacity?
Yes. We're using the strength stat.
We're using our Internet Explorer to increase our capacity.
What?
I just thought it's funny the way you were pointing. I didn't realize that. For a second, I thought you were just pointing at like taskbar.
So I'm gonna just swing my sword at this newt real quick, and pick up everything here.
Let me ask. So, strength 16, dexterity 13, code. What's code?
Constitution.
Constitution. Is this like this is like straight up D&D. This is straight up D&D.
Yeah, in a way. It's a lot more.
Come before or after?
It's a lot more strategic, though. I'm pretty sure it's after.
So strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom. What's C8?
Charisma.
Of course, charisma.
It affects.
In lawful. What? Sorry, go on.
Shop prices. Lawful. You got your 3 alignments: lawful, neutral, chaotic.
But what influence does that have on the game?
It affects like the god you pray to. A lawful god is the conduct is stricter for lawful characters. And
what conduct?
For example, like a lawful god will be more upset at you for
killing a merchant.
Right. Like the conduct in terms of what your god will and won't approve of.
Are there only 3 gods?
There are 3 gods for every role. There's like 4, at least 10 roles. I don't know how many roles.
Wow. Do they all have different names? Do they all have different names?
Yeah, there's like what are we right now?
No, the gods.
Oh yeah, they all have different names. Yeah.
The one that we started with, does that mean that we were assigned a role when we started?
I randomized it.
Okay, you randomized it. What do you mean by that? You mean it is randomized?
By that I mean at the beginning of the game it says, "What would you like to be?"
Oh.
And there's checkboxes that says random. So I check all the checkboxes.
Alright.
So
interesting.
This floor looks.
What role are you?
I think I'm a
Big Nerd the Stripling.
Stripling indicates something. I don't remember. I think it's a Valkyrie.
It sounds like a pseudo porn name. It sounds like a porn artist almost.
Yeah, I'm a Valkyrie. Here we go. Here's all our attributes. Dwarf Valkyrie. Pretty sure a female, obviously. And we are lawful.
So let's say I wanted to play this game. Could I just completely ignore the roles and stuff?
What do you mean by that?
Or does it have is there anything that, like, maybe might affect gameplay, but is there anything that would change how I act? rather than just your certain stats are different now.
Certain roles have different codes of conduct. For example, monks can't wear armor, or I mean, like they it's not that they can't, but like they're really good at fighting with no weapons, and armor really reduces their agility.
Yeah.
So
like Skyrim and cloaks.
What's that?
You're never mind. In Skyrim, if you want to do all those like magic stuff, you have like the shitty robes, but they have like a lot of 300% more destruction damage.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's see what else.
And can you go back up for a second? What is so you started in that room, but there's a staircase leading out.
If you can take that staircase leading out if you want to quit.
It quit?
Yes.
We mean by quit.
Let's do it
right.
The
game just straight up ends?
Yes.
Don't end the game. Also, is that a door?
Where?
To your right. Go right and up.
It looks like it, yeah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna eat this goblin corpse real quick.
So, you finished eating the goblin corpse.
See, there's like another corpse in your eye.
Oh, there's an orcish dagger.
An orcish dagger, those are usually cursed, and the dagger I have is I like the dagger I have more.
Okay.
So yes, this staircase leads out of the dungeon. If you want to quit, and
is that a staircase going down?
This is a dagger. This is a right parenthesis.
That's a parenthesis? I guess it is. What are the brackets?
Brackets. These are fountains.
Fountains of what? Water?
Yeah, water.
Is there a drinking mechanic?
Yes.
Where's your drink stat?
They don't say drink.
Your drink.
They say quaff.
You're joking.
No, watch. Shift Q. No, wrong. Regular Q. Drink from the fountain. Yes.
Oh, you got a gem.
And we got.
Where does it say quack?
It doesn't. It's just what that's what Q means.
No.
That's what's indicated by the letter Q.
What is that? Yeah.
This is a lichen. It doesn't attack you.
It's a corpse too.
Its corpse never rots in your inventory, so they're usually pretty good.
And you can eat it?
And you can eat it, and also you can throw it at vegetarian tameable monsters, like horses.
Is that another one?
And it will tame the horse.
Why are there so many all of a sudden?
I don't know, it's weird. I mean...
And what happened to your cat? Oh.
I hope it didn't die.
Kobold.
It probably just ran off somewhere. So those are called grid bugs. Those are based on the movie Tron.
Are you serious?
Yes. The thing about grid bugs, they can only move in grid directions. See that? They can't move diagonally. That's why they're grid bugs. Get it?
Yeah.
Let's just kill it real quick.
Wait. So let's say there's a zombie.
A zombie, yes.
I thought you said these guys spawn in rooms. Where are they spawning from?
I don't know. Maybe they spawn on the hallways too. It's not really a big deal. They're all really low level at this point.
At this point.
Where's my cat?
Maybe it just ran off and killed itself. Maybe it really didn't want to go on this adventure with you.
I'd really hate if that happened. I like my cat. I get to transmogrify it into.
Well, I'm sorry. What?
Sometimes when you play as a I left my cat on the lower floor. That's cool.
Left it.
Of course, yes. So when you're on here,
mm-hmm.
any monster that is adjacent to you will follow you, including your cat. So if you want your cat to follow you, you have to do this. You have to wait for it to be near you, and then you go up.
Oh. So let's say. So I assume that everything waits for you to commit. Like this is a what do you call a program where it relies on users' input to continue moving and stuff? Like if you don't do anything, nothing in the game's gonna happen. It's almost akin to pause, right?
It's kind of like turn-based in a way.
Yeah. So let's say you want to advance a turn without moving or doing anything. Can you do that?
Yes, you push the period button.
Okay.
Yep, that's what you do if you want to wait.
Have you played Crypt of the Necrodancer? Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
It's a good game, but that's one of the mechanics, the fact that you always have to be moving. and there's no advance button, and it. Unlike this game, it's actually like always moving to a beat. It's a really fun game. I kind of recommend it a lot to you. It's also roguelike and floor based, but you almost always just going down. And there's a time limit you have to get to the end before the song ends. But anyways, I always thought that was a pretty cool mechanic that you have to like learn how to trigger enemies. And it kind of depends if like you are an even or odd distance away from them a lot of times, because it's like, oh, you have to like get close to them, go back, hit them, go back, then hit them again.
Really?
It's like it's like a really it's almost like it really is like a dance. Like you really dance with the enemies, because like you attack like every other time, because you can either move or attack on everyone, and if you don't, then the game is like, hey, fuck you. But jackals. Why are jackals D?
Because they're canines. They're in the dog family. The D is for dog.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna have to look up some porn of jackals to verify that.
So you see what this means? You hear some noises in the distance. The game uses a lot of sort of like euphemisms like that. You have to sort of figure out what the messages mean.
Do they mean anything specific? Like, do they consistently mean the same thing?
Yeah. So I'll tell you what you hear some noises in the distance means.
You feel your skin crawling on your back. That's a two-area reference. It does something similar with a few different places in the game. I'm sorry, go on.
When you hear some noises in the distance, that means your pet is off somewhere fighting.
Huh.
I'm gonna keep my pet trying to keep my pet in front of me, so that it doesn't like do that. So, because I want to take it with me.
Huh.
It's kind of hard to keep track of it. Stop doing that! You see what just happened?
So wait, you went.
He really doesn't like. He just really doesn't want to go this way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm using the period key over here.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you got it.
There we go. Now I'll just wait for it to move.
I like to imagine you're in this narrow hall where you're walking forwards, and every once in a while you have to like scoot your cat's butt with your foot.
So no, you can't go that way.
Do you have any dogs?
No, I don't. What is going on?
You know, one of the things about having dogs is like if they do something bad, you need to like put them in a cage or bring them somewhere, force them outside. And if you have like a non-carpet floor, there's something really fun. There's always the pushing your dog's butt by your foot across the like hardwood floor. So they just kind of slide.
You kind of scoot.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to move, I'm going to sit down. It's like, no, you just slide the butt like a cartoon.
All right, so now we are in we're in the range of like
How can you tell what floor you're on?
Here we go, dungeon level 3.
Oh, okay. It's like DLVL.
And so now it'll probably be on this floor.
Why don't they just do FLR?
I don't know.
I doubt there's any other levels.
Nope, there actually are.
I mean, I doubt there's any other floors.
I'll explain to you. I'll explain to you now.
Okay.
This is floor 3. Now, somewhere between floor 2, like the 2 to like 5, there's going to be a floor with 2 stairways down.
Okay.
And one of the stairways down will just continue to be my dungeon stuff like this.
Why do you have 2 phones?
What?
What?
Oh, we better start working.
Why? What happened?
Steph's coming.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, one of these stairways down is going to lead to just another floor like this. The other one is going to lead to a place called the Gnomish Mines.
Gnomish mines.
And we found it. This is the Gnomish Mines. You can see that the sort of walls are a lot more irregular.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. I can't attack gnomes. Killing gnomes in the Gnomish Mines is a really good way of leveling up. But since I'm lawful, I can't attack the gnome.
Oh, are they going to attack you?
I mean, they're peaceful, and it goes against conduct. It'll probably anger my god.
And if you anger your god, would he smite you?
I mean, yeah, if you do it enough times.
In what way would he smite you?
Like he'll literally hit you with lightning.
In a cave?
Yes. Let's do it.
No, I don't.
Alright, so you see this this diagonal here?
Yeah.
You see how it's kind of like constricted?
Yeah.
I should probably say that if you're carrying too much, you won't be able to get through. That's a real mechanic.
That's awesome.
You literally have to drop your items and go through. Dang it! I keep
You're almost hit by me.
failing to recognize these traps.
What do you mean failing to recognize?
Because that was a trap.
Okay.
It was just an arrow on the ground. Okay, so I'll go over here and K for kick direction, and now that's the symbol that indicates a trap.
Yeah.
That's an arrow trap. There's a dart trap over here, and I missed both of them. I just walked straight into both of them because I'm dumb.
But you could tell, like, there's nothing even hiding it.
The arrow was hiding it because there was already an arrow there. So what I did was I walked on the arrow because I was trying to pick it up. But the arrow was there because there was an arrow trap because I'm dumb. So one of the mechanics I'm sure you're aware of when it comes to NetHacks is roguelikes is unknown items, right? So here we have unknown gems, unknown wands, unknown potions, unknown scrolls, right?
Is this a guide or is this your inventory?
This is your inventory. This is what I have.
Yeah, shit ton of stuff. What, third floor?
It's a few stuff. It's not that much.
It's a lot of unknowns.
Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, there's another wand.
So you can just what's to stop you from just grinding and leveling up a lot?
Hunger.
But you can't eat a lot of the things you kill.
Yeah, but it won't keep up.
Really?
Yeah.
So where do you get the food then?
There's the best food. One of the best foods in the game is just like the regular. It's called food ration, and those don't spawn. Those don't spawn like naturally. They might spawn like on the ground when the floor is generated, but they won't. They're not spawned repeatedly, and like monsters aren't spawned with them.
It's okay, me too.
Actually, from what I think that there are some locations in the game where you can do what you said and grind indefinitely.
So you said the food rations don't spawn naturally. So how do you get them again? I'm sorry.
So you just find them on the ground when the floors are generated, or shopkeepers have them.
So wait, so they don't spawn in game, but they spawn since generation.
Yeah. So like when this floor is generated, there might be some rations on the ground, but they're not going to just drop them at set intervals.
Oh, so they're just not drops.
I guess, yeah. This is a red mold. I'm not going to attack it because I'm scared of it.
A red mold?
Let's attack it. You kill the red mold. Oh, that worked out then.
How come it didn't give you the option like it over there? It says really attack the gnome, or is that just a warning sort of thing?
Yeah, it's a warning because you're not supposed to attack the gnomes because they're peaceful.
Yeah. Are you still streaming this?
Yes.
To who?
I don't know, anyone who has my YouTube name.
So how many people are watching?
0.
Good.
Yeah. You don't. It's just generally bad form to attack peaceful
Is
monsters.
this going on your Let's Play channel?
Oh no, I actually do not know how to cast the screen to the stream screen.
I know. I didn't think so.
I feel like I should though.
Oh, where at? I'm gonna go find him.
All right. I'm gonna get myself killed.
I mean, if it's not that bad, and elevator is prayer. I'm not afraid of it right now. Yeah. The two prayers we always say, the three prayers are always really accept that. Like I have not seen that's big enough.
Emotions associated with it. So he's working on the project, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just give my hat. Asshole.
All right. What's going on, Seth?
Hey.
Oh, I wonder why all my CPU is being used up.
I wonder why.